Is it too late to build muscle in your 30s? Nah. If you just started training in your late 20s, early 30s, or this is the first time you've been training intelligently in your life and you're in your late 20s, early 30s, I'm sure at some point you maybe have thought, are my old gains off of the table? Did I miss out on a chance to capitalize on the muscle I could have made, right? Can I really build true muscle, or is it all gonna kind of just have me looking like Athlete X until I'm 45 or some shit like that? The truth is, and the answer is no. You didn't lose any of that. You're going to be able to get bigger. It just takes some intelligence. It takes actual dedication. But most importantly, it takes bulking. Yes, bulking is the answer. Bulking is definitely the answer. If you want to maximize on this time period, right, where your masculinity is still increasing, right? You haven't even reached the height, the prime of your masculine self yet. You know, you're not even at the prime yet. Your late 20s, your early 30s. You're still in the race as far as getting better. This is a prime time to bulk. This is a great time to bulk. If you weren't bulking before when you were younger and you're coming into your 30s as a skinny dude, then you definitely need to bulk. If you're coming into your 30s fat, you need to get cut first and then you need to bulk, because the answer in the end of the day is bulking. You're never ever going to achieve what you're trying to achieve, gaining, eating at maintenance at this age. You need to maximize all your parameters. And this does not mean bulking with pizza and chips and cookies. This means a healthy bulk, healthy surplus that is not extreme, but is not too small, right? Nutrient-rich foods. Yes, let's talk about this real quick. If you have an unhealthy relationship with food, it makes a lot of sense why you hear the word bulking and you attribute it to getting fat. Okay? The same way you may be trying to stay lean year round. Or if you, on the other side of the spectrum, have an unhealthy relationship with food and this is why you can never get lean and you're always perma-bulking in the fat sense, right? These two things are issues, and we have to work on these. This is a personal thing. This is not something that you're just going to fix, just right off of the bat. This is a personal thing. But once you learn to deal with, because you're never going to truly conquer it, but once you learn to live with your relationship with food in a healthy manner, then you can undertake bulking and cutting cycles that are beneficial to you and not detrimental. So let's say that you have worked out that healthy cycle with yourself. Then bulking is the answer. Then bulking is the answer. Of course you want to cut here and there, but bulking is the answer. As long as you can do it, as maintained as you can do it, minimal periods of small cuts, and just keep going and keep going. You'll hit that point where you feel most satisfied and you'll get cut and you'll be like, holy crap, I'm super jacked. And maybe you'll then want to stay lean. And sure, but if you're actually trying to put on some size, then you need to bulk, my bro. You need to bulk, okay? I'm going to give you some points for why bulking is just better. And you tell me if you agree. You're more attractive, okay? You're not a young dude anymore. You're not shooting for the chicks who want the Instagram-looking kind of body, You're not a young influencer in these streets. I mean, maybe you are, but you're not trying to attract a woman who's attracted to that, right? You want longevity, right? You want a woman who wants to have a family and who wants to settle down and help elevate you as you help elevate her, right? Well, if that's what you want, you'll realize that being super lean all the time is just really not attractive. You know what I'm saying? Put on some muscle mass and get bulked up, and you're going to just look strong, healthy, and ready to protect the shit out of a motherfucker. And that's what a chick wants. She wants to feel safe in your arms. And I'm telling you right now, women don't feel safe in the arms of some skinny jack dude. And I know I'm saying that as a kind of skinny dude myself. But again, I'm working on it too. You have no time to waste. You have no time to waste. Okay? If you're thinking, I'm just going to grind super hard. I mean, don't get me wrong, grinding and making money is not bad. But let's say you don't work out at all because you're grinding so hard. I'm not going to say that that's bad, but I'm going to say that if you think, all right, when I'm done making this clutch of cash, then I'm going to hit the gym and you're going to be in your late 30s and you're going to look as good as you really want to look, I got news for you. That's not going to happen. And then you're most likely, which a lot of dudes end up doing, turn to the juice. And I don't mean like, the Sauzaline, but I mean like TRT or something like that. And while there's nothing wrong with that, if you have unhealthy testosterone levels, if you maximize all of these things now, you may find that you don't even need to take that route when you get older. It's better to do it now. You have no time to waste. You are guaranteed to get bigger and stronger if you bulk. I know that you think that staying lean year round will not compromise your strength or size, your ability to gain size, but you're fucking wrong. If you want to put on size and put on strength, you got to bulk. It's as simple as that. Okay? Otherwise, your increments are going to move very slow. And like I said, you got no time to waste. The think about this, the amount of time, if you cloned yourself and one of you bulked intelligently and the other one main gained, and you went over the span of 10 years, guess who's going to have more muscle? Guess who's going to be stronger? Let's not act like both people are going to be the same place. They're not. They're not. It's more enjoyable. Bulking is more enjoyable. Again, once you conquer that unhealthy relationship you have with food, bulking is going to be fun for you because you're going to be able to fit in. Let me explain it like this. I love cheesecake. I love cheesecake, okay? When you're stressed out about main gaining, cheesecake just sometimes ain't on the table. And maybe that also is an unhealthy relationship with food that I have. I'll probably just expose myself. But anyway, I love cheesecake. And when I'm bulking, I know that I can add that in there every now and then and not see that translate to fat and still feel good about myself. Bulking is just a lot more fun, man. You should always track your calories. You should always track your macros. But it's just easier to do it when you have like a big runway, right? Like sometimes I just want to pig out on something, and I might not even eat a massive. I might eat a small, super tiny breakfast just so that I can have this huge meal that I've been looking forward to all week. But either way, because I'm bulking, I can add that in there, so it's more enjoyable. Bulking is healthier for your testosterone. It's healthier. When you're in a healthy calorie surplus, when you have a healthy body fat level, your testosterone thanks you for it. And a lot of times, guys assume that they are low T, that they have testosterone deficiencies that are occurring, when really they're not. It's the lifestyle choice. That is why they feel that way, right? Sometimes having low T is because of your lifestyle choices. And if you've been trying to be lean year round, you've never been eating in a good surplus and lifting weight, then yeah, you might feel like you have low T. I promise you, if you actually ate healthy, ate in a good surplus, had a healthy body fat percentage, because too much body fat can also be detrimental to your testosterone, right? Healthy body fat percentage, and there's a range because it's going to go up and down as you bulk, right? When you main gain, you're trying to keep it one spot. But if you are actually doing it right, it should range, right? Your body fat should change a little bit. But this is a healthy range for it to change in, and it's good for your testosterone. And anything that's good for your testosterone is good for your muscle growth. Anything that's good for your muscle growth is good for you looking jacked as fuck. There needs to be no other reason. I shouldn't have to say anything else. I shouldn't have to add anything to this. If you still think that eating at maintenance is the best way for you to go about it, then do you. I got nothing for you. I can't convince you. But if you are spinning your wheels, right, you're still pushing the same. Look at your logbook. If your logbook ain't really changed that much over the course of a year, maybe throwing out some extra calories, maybe eat a little bit more. I don't know. I'm just saying that more people have shown to have success with bulking than not. And you're always seeing these influencers and these young dudes and even some of these older dudes who've been lean for so long talk about all these issues they have with gaining size and all of this and that, and they resort to this and resort to that, when sometimes it really is just eating more food. Fix your relationship with food. Get a healthy relationship with food. I promise you, if you have a good relationship with food, then you will be able to do this successfully. Bulking is the way. Bulking is the way. Peace.